Okay. She was really good in the beginning when I first put it in my mouth. I just got a weird aftertaste. My fiance actually makes really good homemade black bean noodle. That's why I'm marrying him. No. You know, don't let reviews mislead you, because somebody done said that this was the best black bean noodle they'd ever had. It's not the best, it's not the worst. We definitely gonna perfect this at home. But we have some pot stickers, crab rangoon, white rice, combination fried rice, kung pao shrimp, this place does have really good chicken lo mein. I love the texture of the noodles. And do not at me for chopstick use. The fried rice is fluffy. I got a kitty cat on my chair. Milo. He's the baby. He just wants attention and love at all times. I can relate. Pasta curd. It is such a quiet day. My neighbors are not home yet. I'm trying to get my mukbang in beforehand. I wanted to share all these stories, but then I really just don't want to go back to the past. And it kind of makes me physically sick talking about some of these things. Or it'll ruin my appetite. No, I'm not even going to talk about that, because now while we're eating, ooh, I'm not even in like a talkative ass mood. I just want to eat. Eat and drop shit everywhere. Sometimes you don't always need to talk. I should have more of a plan every time I come in here to talk about something relevant. And let me just film myself eating. I think I can tell you guys this one story. Well, kind of want to talk about my entire job history, and the truth, because I definitely withheld some things. No, I wasn't a stripper, although that would have been fun. No idea what I wanted to do, but for some reason I always wanted to be a bank teller, because my whole family was in banking or real estate. So I was like, let me follow my family's footsteps and do this shit because it'd be really fun. And for the most part, being a bank teller was fun until it wasn't, like anything else. They have a lot, you think it's so easy, but they have a lot of rules. And as the years progressed on, no matter what I did, no matter where I went, I just sucked as a teller. So I was like, this isn't for me, you know? Oh wow, look at the guts. So I had gotten this one job right after the retail store, and I only worked there for a month or two because my ass got fired. Why, you ask? I was on a 90-day probation period, and my branch manager really liked me. Once she went out of town, she had an assistant manager who was in charge when she left town, who wasn't so fond of me. So one day, she just has me come up to her and reads me off a fucking checklist of all the shit that I've been doing wrong. To the point where one of the last things she had said to me, because I blanked out, I was so mad, was that I left a water bottle behind the teller line. I'm like, okay, now you're just reaching. Now you're just looking for shit. Bye. You can stop. I'm leaving. Bye. So I remember when that happened, I was a smoker then. So I was outside, just crying. This was downtown Chicago. In the heart of downtown Chicago. I felt salty, but I didn't like traveling downtown all the time anyway for a part-time gig where I wasn't getting paid shit. So, you know, being 19 years old, getting fired from a job that you thought that you liked and you were good at, it was a really salty feeling. I just felt like shit. So I was going to college. This was so long ago that I didn't even feel like that long ago. It was a long time ago. And I met this chick who referred me to a bunk ass bank. I had taken such a pay cut, it was disgusting. And I think I only worked there from Mamas! Excuse me. So I had gotten, what? I was only there for like 9 months, not even. And then, this shit gets good. So what? There's job 3. I was happening. Fucking banks. I forgot how I got this one job, but I'll just say it because they don't exist anymore. And I really love that job. Have y'all ever heard of WAMU? This is back in 2008. So they merged. You can look it up. You know who they merged with. Which was the bank that I fucking got fired from. So I was tweaking out because I'm like, oh great, they're gonna have my information in the system. They're gonna fire my ass, because I was already hearing stories about people who had gotten fired from the other bank, who worked at WAMU, who got fired again once the merge happened. Well, I don't know what happened, y'all, but they had my information in the system, because I ended up with the same user ID that I had when I was originally back there. No problems. And what I was thinking was that bitch ass assistant manager had no legitimate reason to fire me, and might have just told them that I quit. Or because I was in the 90-day probation period and there was no real reason and they could just let you go for whatever reason, they were like, we're gonna give this hoe another chance. The people that I initially worked with, they were so cool. I loved all of them and we all got along, and then once my manager left, they hired this other bitch who was just completely incompetent, and she was a banker from another branch who had gotten promoted to a branch manager, and she didn't know what the fuck she was doing. I don't know what the fuck I attracted, but this bitch was after me too, just like the original bitch. Legitimately reaching and looking for things. And then one day I was like, you know what? I quit. I was supposed to go there on a Saturday morning, and I was gonna be the only teller, and I was like, I'm not going in. The fucked up thing about all this was, even though they were trying to fucking gaslight me, that Friday, I had closed out my drawer, I had balanced everything out, I was planning on coming back, didn't come back. Apparently this fucking headhunter ass fucking bank, run for your life, fucking bank, either was nosy and like wanted to find out what happened, but they had wrote me an official letter that they couldn't just drop off. I had to go physically sign it, so I had to go pick it up from the United States Postal Service, because no one was ever home to sign it, saying, hey, if you don't contact us, we're the head of this company, we're the headquarters, and if you don't contact us, we're going to contact the authorities. Threats. Straight up fucking threats. And I was bamboozled. I was like, what are you talking about? What did I do wrong? I honestly had no idea. So if anybody's out there watching and has dealt with this fucking bank, this is a tactic that they do. Because apparently they did the same thing to my brother years ago when he worked there. But if you just quit abruptly or like whatever, they try and threaten you, and they made up some bullshit lie. At first I thought it was that fucking manager that made up the lie, but I think it was the headquarters, but my mind was fucking racing. So I ended up talking to somebody. They're like, yeah, your drawer was short $700. So what happened? I was like, wait, what? And I was like, did I steal $700? I'm like, no. I'm like, dude, like if I was gonna run and take money, I would take way more than $700. My shit was balanced. You can check the cameras. This bitch was just awful. I ended up just like telling them all about this hoe and how unprofessional she was. I think she eventually, from what I heard through the grapevine, was she got fired eventually because she just sucked, or she got demoted back to a banker. I just dislike when people who are so incompetent are your managers, and you know that you could be a better manager than them any day. What is she doing? Why are you acting this way? But your girl don't take no shit. That is what I have to say. Even if it's bad shit, your girl don't take nobody's shit. Bye, see you later.